So I'm having an issue with constraints. Um, they appear to be totally busted for our custom asset. Um, Here's kind of a demonstration of the problem. I got rid of the feet just because they were getting in the way. But obviously that range doesn't represent what you see visually. But it sort of partially works, because if I change this to something narrow, it has a limited range of motion, but it's still not reflective of the orientation of the constraint. If I crank it way up, then, but, this is what visually it's showing me it should be doing, which is not to bend backwards, but happily does it. The other thing is that no matter what I do with this, it doesn't make any difference. The interesting thing, though, let me put this back real quick. Not that it matters right now, but I have another project with the mannequin in it. So I was trying to figure out what's different. The fact that these are flipped is another quirk of some of the examples that makes 0 sense. But in this example, it works like you'd expect it to. Come on, you feet. So you can't really bend that one back. And yet, I'm basically using the same thing. Limited lock locked, 65 degrees. I was experimenting with a slightly different limited lock locked, 65 degrees. Flip it around. Boom. Nope. I mean, I don't know any other way to interpret this as a bug. So, given that it works in the same version with two different rigs, obviously you'd expect something with a rig, right? So if I do left leg, there's the orientation of my bone compared to, what is it? Calf, it's called. So the orientation of the bone in the mannequin, green forward, red up, and then thigh right, or calf right. Green backwards, which presumably explains why these appear visually flipped. But there's no indicator in the widget of any dependency on that. And in fact, if I go to left leg, I don't have the green forward like they do, obviously, but I can find nowhere in the docs or anywhere else that suggests that that's required. So I'm reluctant to reskin all of our characters on a hunch that it's related to that without some sort of confirmation. This definitely seems like a bug to me. Um, any help would be appreciated.